They are not allowed to stand for election to Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha or any legislative assembly or council. Only in few states you have this legislative council. In Tamil Nadu, legislative council is not there. It is only legislative assembly, because during the regime of Dr. MGR, he said legislative council is not needed, so that was removed. But in few states there is legislative council. Yes, they cannot hold constitutional posts such as president, vice president or judge of Supreme Court or High Court. Here OCI card holders cannot purchase agriculture or farm lands, because here this is exclusively not available for the overseas Indians. Next, if you see the Commonwealth citizen, which is the last type, the Commonwealth citizen is a national or citizen of any member state of Commonwealth of Nations. The member countries, citizens from other Commonwealth territories are entitled with certain rights, including eligibility to vote in elections and serve in government positions, because this is for a specific purpose, so they permit so. The status is most significant in United Kingdom, and it carries little or no privilege in many other Commonwealth countries. Commonwealth citizens was created out of gradual transition from an earlier form of British nationality. In 1949, all citizens of British Empire were British subjects and owed allegiance to the Crown. Section 11 of the Indian Citizenship Act, Commonwealth citizenship, is explained. Every person who is a citizen of a Commonwealth country specified in Schedule 1 by virtue of that citizenship have the status of Commonwealth citizen of India. It is omitted in 2004. So this is to be updated. You see that. Next, theoretical benefit, voting rights. It is declared that the Commonwealth Charter that the United Kingdom or citizens of Commonwealth countries retain their right to vote in general election and a number of local election. If you see citizenship, a Commonwealth citizen is not regarded to be a foreign citizen or an alien by another respective Commonwealth government, because it is like a part of them. Next, security. Commonwealth citizens are technically British subjects. They can avail of the support of British Embassy or the court in the country where their own nationalhood is not represented. If you see the difference, most members would seek to protect each other only during the time of crisis. So these are the important facts as regards to citizenship. So today I am ending the second part as to Constitution and citizenship, and along with the Amendments and Citizenship Act.